Hello, very good morning. Welcome to JS Testing Academy. Welcome to the next part of video in the Rest Assured series. In this video, we are going to see authentication. Okay, there are two things. One is authentication and authorization. Authentication is right giving access to the users, right? Right granting right username and password so that he is able to use the API. Okay, authorization is after authentication giving permission, granting access. You do these things and you can't do these things, right? That is called as an authorization. Okay, we are going to see how to do authentication with the help of the rest assure. Okay, let me create a new class. Okay, authentication. There are various authentication and authorization. Let us see very basic two things in this video. Okay, Barrett token and basic auth. Okay, so we are going to see very two basic things here. Okay, let me add right a method public void. Okay, get. Okay, let me start writing the code here. Okay, let me add the right rest assured right static imports here. 1 minute. Okay, I'll add the rest assured static import so that I can add directly given right. I can add directly the given method instead of doing rest assured dot psuri. Okay, so I'll put here. Okay, I'll add the static imports here. Okay, then what I'll do is I'll add a test. Okay, I'll add test ng here. Okay, then I'll give given dot. Okay, given dot. Okay, then I'll give right, first one is right authentication. I'll give there is a method called as auth, right? I'll give this one auth dot. This is for basic authentication, right? Auth dot basic, right? And you give your username and password. Okay, this you will get from your right organization. You can get from the developers, right? Username, okay, and the password. Okay, so you can type your username and password here. Okay, then right, this will be normally given by the right the team. All right, they will give it. Okay, so no need to worry about that. Dot when. Okay, I'll give the action here. Dot get method. So this is a normal code whatever we wrote in the previous one. Okay, so I'll directly write the endpoint here. Okay, the full endpoint I'll write. Okay, let me go to the previous code. Okay, base URI. Okay, and slash. Okay, I'm just giving my right resource also here. Okay, let me copy it. I'll paste it. Okay, then you can add the then condition, then right, then dot status code. Okay, this is a normal thing whatever we do. Okay, so this is how we can add the authentication in your code. Okay, so normally your endpoints will be secured so that you need access, right? To need to log into that, so you need a username and a password. Okay, so for that we can use this auth method and dot basic to give your right right access, right, username and password. You can get it. Okay, so next there is another thing called as Barrett token. Okay, I was working in a project where we used to give Barrett token. For that, what we need to do is, right, we need to create one reference. Okay, string token equal to, okay, a Barrett token. Okay, this also you'll get from the team. Okay, token. Okay, I'll put a semicolon here. Okay, what I'll do is, right, in the place of this auth, right, what I'll do is, right, I'll put, I'll remove this one. This is for right, this one, bearer token. Okay, I'll delete this one. Okay, I'll give dot header. Okay, then I'll give authorization. Okay, then I'll give comma bearer. This also I'll give in double quotes. Bearer. Okay, then I'll give the actual token here. Okay, I'll give plus and the token here. So this is how we need to give the bearer token in our code. Okay, so there are two things we can do, right. One is adding the basic auth, either basic auth or the bearer token. Okay, so both you can give, right, as per the requirement, right, you can give in your code. Okay, so hope this video is, right, useful to you. Okay, so thanks for watching the video. Okay, so right, I'm very sure, right, it will be helpful to you. Okay, so have a nice day. Okay, see you soon in the next part of video.